In my last video, I shared why I stopped relying on one-off Claude chats to help me with my YouTube content. They kept forgetting everything, and I was repeating myself constantly. Today, I am going to walk you through the exact setup I built inside Claude Project, so it remembers my brand rules, my thumbnail style, and my whole channel strategy in one place. Let's jump in. I am in the chat window right now, and instead of co-work, today I'm going to projects. This is exactly why you need to stop relying on general chat and start using Claude Projects. Think of a project as a permanent workspace where Claude actually has a deep memory. Unlike the standard memory feature, projects allow you to upload a massive amount of project knowledge. I can upload my full branding guidelines, my past high-performing thumbnails, and even my preferred script structure as actual files. Instead of starting from zero and hoping that Claude could remember a tiny snippet from last week, the project environment ensures Claude knows the context. It would know my style, my audience, and ensure that the audit I did today matches with the quality of the audit I do next week. It would transform Claude from a chatbot into a production partner that understands my entire YouTube workflow. I am in the chat window right now, and instead of co-work, today I'm going to projects. I already have a project open for how to use Claude, and I'm going to create a new project. In this one will be called Monica's YouTube channel rebrand project. And I'm going to create that without saying what my goal, subject, etc. And right here, I am in this project window. It does have these chat window. It looks very similar to the one-off chats. And it also have these memory parts that will show here after a few chat, the instructions, we could tailor the responses, and then I could also upload files. I think this almost has this notebook LLM type of look for Gemini, but let's see what I can do. Now, the very first thing I wanted the project to do is to have a consistent memory, right? Within the project, I could set up the context once, and Claude would use it every time. And it can give me consistent advice also. It will remember the decisions that I make. It has all the conversations organized in one place, easy to find them, easy to share them with any of the collaborators that I have. It probably would even have faster result because Claude already knows the context of what's going on. So, for example, if I wanted to have a font chat on what type of font I should use for my brand, well, I don't want it to start scratch for my project. I wanted to use what I probably already had for this chat to build some of these within the project already. So I already have a long chat with a lot of visuals, with a lot of summaries that I've done. I am going to use this prompt based on our successful thumbnail analysis in the chat. Summarize the key branding rules that we've established, especially the 40% text rule, the rule of third face placement, and the high contrast purple background. Create a thumbnail brand guideline that I can paste into a Claude project so that you could apply these specific standards to every future thumbnail that I upload. I think this is powerful, and as you can see that I am editing something from a previous instruction that I've done to just give me a general summarize. I wanted to be more specific this time, and instead of generating a new prompt, I am editing my existing prompt. So if you wanted to know why I'm doing it this way instead of editing the existing prompt instead of creating a new prompt. I did a video on the optimization for prompt engineering for token limits. Definitely check that out in the link. Let's save this and see what Claude would do. Now we've saved the prompt, and let's see what Claude would create to be used into my project. Now, to come back on what Claude has created, you see that it has 6 documents created to act as the thumbnail branding system. It has the one-page summary, a brand guideline, and copy and paste MD for the Claude project, as well as a index thumbnail document. I think these are awesome because it has these 3 core rules: the 40% text rule that has been used, the specific type of font and color, as well as the face placement on where to put the face, as well as the background. But not only these, we're also seeing the one-page summary and the thumbnail brand guideline. And then for every new video, you have an instruction on opening that summary MD, go to the project and request thumbnail help. Then Claude would apply those exact specifications with the guidelines and then follow the guidelines to upload with confidence. So right here, we're building a system instead of just relying on those one-off chats. If you're serious about scaling your channel using tools like Canva and Claude, you need this type of consistency. If you haven't got a chance to like my video or subscribe to my channel, definitely do this, and I'll see you in the next video.